everyone, it's Sheila. Happy Sunday to you. It is time for Sunday Chit Chat. It is actually almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not exactly a morning chit chat, but it's just going to be Sunday Chit Chat, if you will. And today's chit chat is inspired by what has been going on with my friend. And just to give you a very quick update on my friend, she did find out that the man that she loved and oh my gosh, she loved him, still love him. She's going through some stuff right now. She did find out, unfortunately, that he is a con artist. And so he conned me too. So, you know, hey, he didn't just get her. She just got hurt the most because her heart got in it and she loves him. And right now she's fighting, trying to figure out how to get herself back. She's looking for her happy now, if you will. And I'm going to help her find her happy. I know it's there. He may have taken it for a short while, but her happy is going to be back real soon. So yeah, go ahead and grab yourself something to drink. I'm actually using a Starbucks reusable coffee cup. They were selling these at Starbucks for $1. I think they're super cute, and I'm pretty excited about mine. I'm actually not drinking coffee though. I'm drinking Diet 7-Up. So yeah. So let's get on with the story. Like I said, this inspired me to do a video, basically just kind of chit-chatting. You know, in life, we're going to come across all kinds of people. We're going to come across people that are genuinely bad people. They have no good in them. Their intentions are not good. And they are out there to deliberately hurt people. So the only thing that we can do to safeguard ourselves, if you will, or protect ourselves, is to keep ourselves armed and aware. Share our stories, talk about our stories, not sweep them under the carpet and not feel embarrassed about them after they happen, because the best tool against a person like that is to know them before they come at you. So that being said, that's why I'm so inspired to do this video, because this person snowed me, he snowed my friend. And I know that there is someone out there snowing somebody right now. And there are some people right now that are, they know it, and but they can't face it. And that is the hardest thing, because once love and the heart get involved, that's when it goes into that whole scenario of, okay, what do we have going on here? Oh, bicyclists again. Oh my goodness. Earlier today, there were bicyclists when I was coming through this way, and I guess they're still doing it. I guess it's some kind of race going on or something. But yeah, so anyhow, sorry for that little brief intermission there. Okay. I was like, okay, is he beckoning me through or what? Okay, I guess he is. Yeah, okay, I was like, wow, the police officer was there and the light was turning red, but I wasn't sure if he was beckoning me to go through or not. So anyway, okay, back to the story. Sorry for that little brief intermission there. But yeah, so the best way that we can safeguard ourselves and protect ourselves, whether we're male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter, is to be informed. So sharing our stories is going to give us that ammunition, if you will, to be able to fight back against people like this. Now, of course, we're never going to be able to shut them up entirely, because they're everywhere, and there are evil people in the world, and there are evil people being born every day. So therefore, you know, we will never totally be away from it, but we can just know how to fight it and learn how to deal with it and maybe protect ourselves. Because even if we save one person from an incident like this, then we've done something, you know what I mean, in our fight against people like this. So I just want to share, and I want to have people to be informed and to be aware, and to kind of, you know, in my opinion, know what to look for and how to prejudge when someone is a con artist, or if you even feel like just like a little bit that person's a con artist, and you run like hell, you know what I'm saying? And spare no time in doing it. I mean, like literally run like hell. You know, when someone, and this is crazy, because I'm going to say this, and then I'm thinking, as I say this, it takes all the spontaneity out of real relationships, falling in love. It really puts a damper on that, because what happens is if you want love to happen naturally, as it should, but yet you got to be protecting yourself against all these crazy people out there, then it's like, are you allowing love to happen naturally? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. I know some of the things I'm going to say are going to contradict themselves. And honestly, I don't know what the best way to, I don't know what the best way is to make this make sense. Because it doesn't make sense. Because the world has gotten in such a bad shape that we have to do things like this. I'm a little bit old-fashioned, and so I believe that in a relationship, the man should be the carrier of the relationship. He should be the provider. Not saying that women shouldn't work. I work every day, but the man should be the one that go that extra mile, that makes sure that there's food on the table, make sure that the mortgage or the rent is being paid, you know. And in the event that if you are married and you've been together, or like, let's say, you know, because in today's world there are so many people that live together and have never been married and will never get married. But if you've been in a committed relationship for a very, very long period of time, you're living together, you're acting as husband and wife, then you're in this category as well. But if you're that person and you know that the husband has lost his job or whatever, I'm not saying that you should not be there to help that type of person. But don't ever start a relationship with a guy that has nothing and is making you, but yet he's making it appear on the surface that he has everything. And, you know, the truth of the matter is that, you know, if we say that love should happen the way it should happen, then, you know, when you say don't fall in love with somebody like that, then you're contradicting yourself. And I do get that. But because of the fact that then you don't know what you're getting yourself into, a con artist perhaps, who knows, whatever the case may be, I just still feel that at the beginning of a relationship, both parties should have 50-50, male and female. That way, you're coming at it basically with the same thing. And you can't say, oh, well, this person has nothing, they're taking from me, they're using me, we're working at it together. But when one person basically has nothing, you need to run like hell. Stay away from that person, because chances are it's not going to end good. You know, be aware of that person that, you know, can't put their name on anything. You know, like you're in this committed relationship and you're going to move in together, or you're, you know, they won't put the cable in their names. They won't put the electricity in their names. You know, they're not signing, they don't, you know, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm working on my credit is bad. Run. That person is probably bad news. You know, if you can't be 50-50, then you need to stay away from trying to be in a relationship. You need to exclude yourself from the relationship. Be that man that says, you know what, right now I'm not in a situation to be totally into this relationship, so I'm not going to commit myself into moving with you or being, you know, that live-in partner or whatever, until I'm able to get myself together. Then, you know, hey, you got to have respect for a person that can do that. But don't go, when that person is going at it and they are proclaiming to be everything, then you need to watch it. Because when you see that they have nothing yet they're proclaiming to be everything, then no, there's something wrong. Or that person that says, you know what, and this is going to sound funny, because when you talk about the person that, like, the ship is going to come in, I don't know, I know my dad used to talk about that. Oh yeah, so-and-so, when the ship come in. Well, you know, basically when that person is crying, when my ship come in, you know, like, I'm down on my luck right now, but I've got a couple things in the making, and I just need you to bear with me, and you know, you foot things for right now, and give me some time, and I'm going to be able to turn things around. Or, you know, nah, don't pay attention to that person. Run like hell, okay? For that person that talks big, oh, you know, an average house isn't good enough for me. You know, I gotta have a 5,000 foot square home. I've got to have this and that, because I have, you know, I have needs and I need space. But yet the person don't have a dime to their name. Okay, so where's this big fancy house going to come from? And I know it's so easy to get caught up in that. Even if you're not a materialistic person, even if you're that person that really is very wholesome and you really just like a simple life, but who doesn't want a big, beautiful home? And it's so easy to get caught up in stuff like that. And then once you're caught in it, I mean, you can be in it for a long haul. Like, so when you see the beginning of something like that, you run like, what? Hell, yes. You know, and if that person is so quick to, you know, let me show you off to my family, they're making you out to be like you're some kind of angel, you're this perfect person. Be aware, because you know what, we're not perfect, none of us, and for someone to even think that we are, that's a scary thought. So that's something brewing there. They're setting you up for the kill. They're wooing you. They're trying to pull you into their little net. So be careful. What are you supposed to do? Run like hell. And I know I'm saying that a lot, and basically that's what this video is for. It is to tell you when to run. It is to tell you when to be, in my opinion, this is when to be careful and when to know that this person is not the person for you. How to identify with the con artist, how to know that I need to get away from this person. So yeah, how to detect a con artist. I mean, you know, that's basically what I'm trying to say here. So I couldn't remember that word a minute ago. So yeah, so okay, we have a big traffic jam going on the highway here. It sucks. Traffic here is so bad lately, so bad. But anyway, getting back to my story of, you know, what to do so that we can be well informed. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I just noticed the traffic. I'm on the access road, by the way, so I'm not on the highway. But yeah, be aware, and you know, that person that, hey, I gotta show her off to my family, very quick wants to know your family, just puts themselves right into your world before you even have a chance to think good. Be careful, because what that person is doing is making it so, in their minds, they're making it so that you can't escape it. Because, you know, once you got the family involved, the friends involved, and, you know, the kids involved, it's a little harder to walk away from a relationship like that. So, you know, they're setting themselves up to be protected, you know. You know, I can't say don't fall in love with a person like that, because again, we can't have who we love, but try, when you see the signs, pay attention to the signs. Don't ignore them. Don't excuse it. Don't say, you know, well, you know, I understand, you know, don't fall into the I feel sorry for him thing, because you know what? It is what it is, people. You know, you should never enter into a relationship with anybody that doesn't have at least what you have, you know. And I'm not talking millions. I'm just talking basic things of life, you know, like a roof over their head, and a place to call their own roof over their head. You know, they can pay their own bills. They can, you know, hold their own. Because if not, you're going to be left holding the bag. You're going to be left taking care of them. And that is not right. You know, that's that potential con artist brewing out there. That's that potential user out there. And you don't need to be a part of that. None of us need to be a part of that. We need to stay away from anything like that, if at all possible. Another sign to look for is when the person disappears. A lot. You can't find them. You don't know where they are. They tell you, you know, I have to go out of town for work, yet they don't call. What is that a sign of? You know, it's probably a sign that that person is, and I guess I hear fire trucks, so I guess it's been, yeah, I see a fire department, so I guess there's been a major accident up here somewhere. So be careful of that person. You know, that person is conning you. They are trying to, you know, they're trying to set things up for themselves. Be careful of that person that is promising you the world, and you know they have nothing to give to you. I'm sorry, I'm losing my chain of thought because I'm just looking around at everything, all this traffic, and I'm just trying to pay close attention. So, but yeah, just be careful of that person that is saying all the right things, and we know in our hearts that we see it. Like, you know, pay attention to what you see. That's what it was. I lost my chain of thought there for a minute. I'm so sorry. But I forgot where I was in the conversation. So I am totally all over the place, and I apologize for that. But, you know, so the person goes out of town, you can't get a hold to them. Watch out for that, because if they are really committed to you in that relationship, then they would tell you where they are. You would be able to get a hold to them. No one would just leave and you can't reach them by phone. You text them, they don't respond. We're in the world of technology. A text message takes like 10 seconds, and you can do it in church, if you know what I mean. So not that you should do it in church, but I'm saying basically you can text anybody anywhere. A very quick text message saying, you know, hey, give me a minute, I'll call you. I'm in a business meeting or something like that. And then, you know, follow up on it. But again, you know, be leery of I'm always in a meeting too, because if every time you're trying to talk to that person, they're always in a meeting, they're always cheating is what they're probably doing. They have somebody, they're with someone else, and they're trying to get to the opportune moment to be able to chat with you. And so they're going to come up with an idea of I'm in a meeting, because they know that you're not going to bother them at that point. So yeah, you have to be careful of that as well. Also, be careful of the person that, okay, what's going on now? I'm sorry, I'm watching cars. That say to you, that points the finger back at you. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so you know you're not perfect, and you may have come into the relationship with some baggage and some issues of your own. But you came forth with your issues and your baggage. Like, you've made them totally aware, but yet this person throws your situation in the face all the time, like to make you feel guilty because of what you have done. That is to take your mind off of what they're doing. So be careful of that person. And then this is the ultimate one. When the exes start calling, or you're getting, you know, information from the exes, and I know this is a bad thing, because there are some crazy exes that will lie and say some things that aren't true. But you might sometimes need to listen to them, because when they make comments about things that you've actually seen, then they probably know what they're talking about. Like if they say to you, you know, this person takes and takes and takes and gives nothing back in return, and yet you know in the relationship that you have been giving and giving to this person, and this person really hasn't given you anything in return, like for Christmas or your birthday or, you know, Valentine's Day, and like there's always an explanation as to why, like, I'm going to do this for you later, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get you that purse that you wanted, I'm going to get you those pair of shoes that you wanted. You know, be careful of that person, because why wouldn't that person be able to do it right then and there? Like, you know, what is stopping them from being able to treat you on your birthday? Or, you know, I mean, you know, where they're just totally ignoring you and you're not getting anything. Be careful of that person, because that person is a con artist, and you should do what? Run like hell. Yeah, so I don't know. These are things, in my opinion, are things that warn you that you need to run, you need to be aware of, and know that when you see somebody out there and they're doing these things, that you do need to be careful and you need to rid yourself of them. And if you have a friend that's going through it, even though I know we can't prevent it, and we're not going to be able to stop them from loving who they're going to love, because love is what it is, just be there for them. What's going on with my friend? I'm going to be there with her. I'm going to cry with her, hold her. I'm going to get her through it. And, you know, and for the con artists out there that are listening, we've got your number. Eventually, we're going to overcome this. You know, you can go around and you can do things to people, and you can throw things in their faces to make it look like they're the bad person, when all in all, you are. One of these days, you're going to get everything that you have coming to you. One of these days, it's all going to backfire in your face. So be aware that, you know, when you throw things out there at other people, it's coming back at you as well. So just know it. We're staying armed. Keep your eyes open, everyone, male or female. Look out for that person. be smart. Know when you see a situation and you know it not to be good, go ahead and rid yourself of it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't be embarrassed to tell someone, hey, you know what? I made the biggest mistake of my life. I got involved with this person, and this person is bad news. Because you know what? It's less to be ashamed of if you do it that way than when you end up with absolutely nothing, and that person has ridded you of everything that you have. You're broke, and you have nothing to show for it yourself. You're left standing there holding the bag, so to speak. So so I just felt compelled to come on and share that with y'all, to just kind of make an eye opener, because the situation that's happened with my friend, it's really got me upset. It's got me angry. While I won't ever confront that person, because I'm not that kind of person. Like, sometimes it's better just to leave things alone. This person still continues to do things to try to hurt my friend. And I think it's because he's gotten angry that she figured him out, and he didn't get to win in this situation. So actually, right now, as we speak, he has moved on to another female that he's conning right now. Like, seriously, like right now. And I don't know this person. And if what he has told us is real, this person is ill. And I'm not that person that would call someone and be like, look, because I just feel like that's a little bit too much. But, I just hope that someone that loves her is going to be there for her, because she won't get it until it's too late. She won't know what's happening to her until it's too late. And maybe if he has his way with it, maybe this might be the ultimate win, because if she is ill and she doesn't survive her illness, maybe she'll leave everything to him and he would have won. He would have gotten what he's been set out to get all along, is to live off of somebody else. So who knows? But I hope that's not the case for her. I hope that she doesn't have to endure that. I hope that I hope she survives her illness, and I hope that she's able to realize that this guy is a con artist, but apparently she's loved him for a long time, and it's someone that I guess, one of those people that she has been there in the shadows, because she has loved him, and I think she'll just open her heart up and her arms up to him, and he's going to pour out the story talking about my friend, how my friend mistreated him and how she did all this horrible stuff, and she's going to fall for it. Because that's exactly what my friend did. She fell for the lies. She fell for the stuff that he was, feeding her. But I don't know. Maybe by some luck of a draw, maybe she will click into YouTube and somehow see this video and be able to put two and two together and know that she is the next target. She is possibly the next victim. I don't know. But so be warned. Be informed. Pay attention. Look out, be careful. You know the drill. And ladies and gents, let's make sure that we are keeping each other informed on things like this. And if you are a person that's gone through something like this, I'm so sorry for you. I know, like I said, I've been through my own. I've had my own situation to deal with, and I know. It still bothers me when I think about it, even to this day. So I know the devastation that can be behind something like this. And so just hold your head up. Listen to positiveness. Don't get caught up in the whole. Don't get caught up into the whole. Someone was asking, could they get over? So yeah. Don't get caught up in that whole mess of things, and just be careful, I guess. I don't know what else to say. And I'm sorry, I know the end of this video has been a little bit crazy, because the traffic has gotten crazy and there's a lot of people on the access road. So I'm totally trying to watch out for everybody. And this whole situation has really, really bothered me, because like I said, he conned me too. I'm thinking, I'm telling my friend, I even said it the other day that I wanted them to work it out and be able to get back together. I don't want her within 10 feet of this guy. What he has done to her is a pure shame. And it just bothers me so much. I'm just so upset over the whole thing. Like, I just cannot believe it at all. So anyway, I'm sorry if my video was a little bit out there. It has been my Sunday chit chat. I'm going on like 25 minutes, so about a 30-minute video. That's going to be typical probably for the Sunday chit chats, because it's kind of hard not to make it any shorter than that time frame. But yeah, so I am actually turning into my subdivision now, and I will be ending this video because I will be you know, ending it and getting into the house and getting on with my day. I've got to edit the video. I did my haul video of my Sephora VIP sale, so I need to edit that and get that one to downloading, and I want to get this one downloaded tonight as well. So you will be getting 2 videos hopefully from me today. I hope this one comes out okay. Again, I totally apologize for everything being so scatterbrained, but I think you get the point, ladies and gents, that we just need to stay informed, and we just need to be aware of that person that's out there just to con us, just to take from us, the person that is no good, basically. So yeah, so have a happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye-bye.